What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be trying out the brand new Diamond Tim Duncan here in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Tim is one of the greatest NBA players of all time, but the honest truth is I don't think this card's actually going to be all that great. I bought him for right at 100,000 MT. I'll be completely honest, I'm not sure he's worth 100K. Now, he's rare and he's a big name and he's not a completely atrocious card. So I do think there are people who probably will be willing to pay that for him. I hopefully will at least make my 100K back, maybe lose like 10K MT selling it back. I'm not planning on keeping this card. I don't need him. I have Sigma, Tyson Chandler, PJ Brown, guys like that. Do I think this card is usable? Yes. Do I think he's elite? Probably not, and I'm gonna explain why that is in today's video. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos today. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's see what this Tim is looking like at 6'11". He's got decent size, 91 offense with 97 defense, and besides the shooting, this card is awesome. 95 close shot, low mid-range, pretty much no three ball. 85 standing, 75 driving isn't insane, but you can work with it. 86 block, 78 steal, 83 perimeter, 95 interior, 90 defensive rebounding, 89 offensive rebounding, 79 speed, 84 agility, 92 strength, 78 vert. I mean, to be completely honest, he looks good. I think he could look a little better in certain areas. Now, defensively, he looks very complete, very well-rounded, very good. And offensively, I mean, should shoot a mid-range and finish well, but Hoff box out beast, gold break starter and brick wall, as well as high flying and air hook specialist interceptor. Hoff immovable is huge. Paint patroller and paint prodigy as well. Gold physical finisher, pogo stick, post fade, silver posterizer, Hoff post lock, post up poet, and rebound chaser as well. Gold post powerhouse, rise up, and then I guess he's got bronze versatile visionary as well. I would add set shot specialist. I wouldn't probably add any other shooting badges. Maybe off ball, pest, lightning launch, challenger. Things like that would be the badges that I'd be really looking to add to this card. I do think he's gonna be okay. Like, he's an 80 speed, pretty good size big, who's really good defensively, can shoot a mid-range, probably has a pretty good jump shot. His last couple of years, he's had a good one, yeah. So he should be a pretty automatic, okay, well, I just got the worst catch ever. I tried to no-dip that. They didn't give me a no-dip, but there we go. I mean, look, I do think from the mid-range, this card should be pretty solid, although he does take a while to catch the ball for some reason. From the corner, I have no confidence at all in the ability, even from the corner from three. I don't think it's happening, you know what I mean? The realistic truth is this year, 58 three ball, 48 three ball, I think that's too low. A 50, like a 60-ish is greenable this year, but anything below that, I mean, we just greened a 48. We just greened one there, but it's a very, very small green window that is hard to find with this jump shot, to be totally honest. So I've greened like 2, but I would not trust this card as a real shooter at all. Anywhere from the corner, he's not hitting at all. From the corner, he might occasionally hit, especially if you put set shot specialist on him. But from the mid-range, he should be a really good shooter. He should be a great post-up player, and he should be a great defender. I just think non-shooting bigs are, even early in the year, a bit of an annoyance, especially when it's someone who's not unbelievably athletic like Timmy D, like a dominant inside who's 7'1" like Shaq and has 90 speed and all that, sure. But Timmy's 80 speed, he doesn't have as OP inside finishing or anything like that, and I don't know. We're gonna try to work him in the post game and stuff, may even try to hit a 3 in this game, who knows. I think this card could be fun to use, and I do think he's gonna be decent, but I don't have extraordinarily high hopes because of the lack of shooting ability, unfortunately. But I'm excited to try the card. Let's hop into a game. See what Timmy D can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game, our opponent's got 4 amethysts and a ruby in his salary cap lineup. I am playing salary cap because I didn't want to play tier 1 showdown with Tim Duncan and play against somebody who's going to paint set on the center. I'm just having a miserable time trying to score with him against a tier 1 really good player with a guy who can't really shoot the ball at the center position. Just didn't sound like fun to me, and I thought salary cap would make this a little bit more of an enjoyable experience today. That's why we're here. It's that simple. Catch and shoot corner. Derek White got a wide open look. Got to green that. Unfortunately, I didn't. Our opponent has a better overall team than we do, but we do have good budget cards across the board, and Timmy D as well. So hopefully we'll be able to find a way to get a win. This guy doesn't seem like he's 10-7. Isn't anything too crazy by any means. I really wish I could shoot that, but unfortunately I really can't. And he's only 6'11". Like, you see how much, even like compared to a Vlade, he's clearly smaller than Vlade immediately, and you can see like that there's the size deficiency there. Okay, it's turnover. That turnover is my fault, to be fair. Obi, can you relax, bro? Okay, I should probably not have come out here with emeralds and Tim Duncan. That might not have been the best idea I've ever had. Try to slip the screen again. Maybe he'll slip behind. Probably not. It's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because like Vlade's bigger than Tim and a pretty good inside defender, and now Tim is like not even particularly useful on the court. He's not the. He can't finish that? Are you kidding? I guess I butchered the layup time, but wow, okay. Not impressed by Tim Duncan so far at all. Like at all. What in the Obi top? And oh my goodness, he is trying to front run on me right now. That's crazy. Timmy D not doing it so far, though. I'm not gonna lie. Good shot by Doug Christie, cuts it to a 6-3 game. He's not, you can't pop with him, and that's the problem. And so if they stay between him and the basket, like with Vlade right there, Vlade's a bigger defender. There's not a lot I could do offensively. You know what I mean? Tim just becomes kind of a little bit of a liability in space, because what is he supposed to do? You know what I mean? He can't really pop. Now I send him my back door and hope that he just screws it up. He does. This guy's not that good at defense, so he doesn't X-switch anything back and recover it. If he'd been able to recover that mismatch, then I'm probably not scoring that possession either. The only reason I scored was because of the mismatch. So good shot right there. Hits a little bit of a contested shot with Vlade Divac. You can immediately see, though, that this card just doesn't have a real role, I don't think, in most people's teams, at least if you're playing like a pick and roll offense. Maybe if you, because like if you want a rolling big, it's not going to be a Tim Duncan type of rolling big. It's going to be a Shaq type of rolling big. Somebody's 7'1" with 90 speed and all that. And I guess this is a much cheaper card than that, but he's also just a much worse card than that. You know what I mean? And I don't know. To me, that's a little disappointing. I would have liked to see Timmy be a little better. For a guy who's really one of the better players in NBA history, him being this just painfully mid in 2K is a little unfortunate, but I mean, that's Larry Bird always sucks in 2K. Dirk Nowitzki always sucks in 2K. That went in and one. Let's go. Bless me. Beautiful stuff. That wasn't a great take, et cetera, et cetera. Luka, there's a lot of players that are generally great players in their life that aren't great in 2K, but we missed that. That looked like it was green to me. I don't know. Timmy finally got himself a bucket, though, at least. And then our opponent immediately comes down and misses, and Tim gets his third rebound of the game. Push the floor again. Blow by all the way to the rim. Timmy D, and he can't finish. No, I mistimed the layup. That's on me. I wanted to finish that regardless, but unfortunately unable to do so that possession anyway. Hey, look, would I recommend paying 100,000 MT for Tim Duncan? No, I would not. If you want to use Timmy D, is he usable-ish? Yes. Do I think I'd recommend him strongly, though? Honestly, I don't think there's any non-shooting centers that I'd recommend strongly besides Shaq. And the only reason I'd recommend Shaq is because he's a god. But Shaq's also like 9 billion MT, so it doesn't really matter that much. I'm forcing like some of the worst shots you've ever seen. I'm shooting that. He ain't stepping on Harvey Grant. What are you doing? Harvey Grant's a hooper. Good shot by Harvey. And we have ourselves a 14-10 lead after starting off down 6-0 against this dude's little god squad. I'm not mad about that at all. Good defense here. Help out the corner just a little bit. Throw it to me. You know you want to throw it to me. You know you want to try to fit something in there. Or just force a three. He's getting a little rattled. And Derek White with the defense. Timmy D with another board. Now we slip the screen because we have a mismatch. And we didn't have time to slip the screen. I didn't see the clock. It's my fault. We would have had another bucket. Unfortunately, weren't able to get to that possession, though. Still up by 4 at half. And Tim Duncan has definitely found his role a little bit after a slow start to the game, which is good. That's what you would really hope so for. I mean, I'm using 5,000 of my 10,000 salary on this card in this lineup. He should be the best card on the court. Has he been the best card on the court? Maybe. I don't know. He hasn't looked like a 100K card, though. I'll tell you that. Oh, my goodness. Timmy D finished. Let's go. We caught the lob. It wasn't a very good lob pass. Didn't lead into the rim at all, but he did catch it and finish over Earl Monroe. Good bucket from Timmy D for his double-digit points, and that's a good shot, except he missed it again. This dude can't shoot to save his life right now. He's shooting these contested shots, and it's just not really working for him. Now we slip the screen again. Now we dump it in. Pump fake. Standing dunk. Yes, sir. Good animation, Timmy. He pushed Vlade back that time, which got him right in position for that standing dunk. You love to see it. Bad defense by me that time. We scored 13 straight points, though, before that. That was a really nice little stretch right there. You know what? I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to call for a screen from the corner because I want Timmy to be spotting up in the corner, and I want him to help off of Timmy. Back up. Come on. Back up. Back up. Back up. This dude is lame. I just want to shoot a three with Tim Duncan at 48 3-ball. I mean, he's not actually lame. He doesn't even know. I don't even know if he knows that Tim Duncan has a 48 3-ball. He may not even know that Tim Duncan can't shoot. But hey, I want to get a 3 off with Tim. I'm not sure it's going to happen in this game, but he's been inside dominant after the first couple possessions of the game. I would say this has been a pretty great gameplay, honestly, for Timmy D. Hit the corner. Again, he wants to come up for no reason, hop step through and draw a foul. All right, let's see if we can hit a couple free throws. We'll call the gameplay there. Not able to get the 3 I was hoping for, but yo, let's at least make a free throw here. We're 0 for 2 from the free throw line with Timmy D. Fast free throw at least. There we go. It is smooth though. You should hit that one more often than not if you're prepared for it. 13.6 rebounds, 6 of 11 from the field. I would not recommend spending 100K MT on a 79 speed non-shooting big. That's my opinion. You can do what you want. I don't think he's a completely atrocious card, but the lack of shooting is an issue, you know what I mean? And he's not huge either. And with the way that the game already is with the pacing this year, I think this card's a little less viable than he was last year in season 1. So that being said, it's gonna do it for the video. I hope y'all did enjoy. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.